So what's the order?
The Bach, the Mozart, and then Chopin.
Yes. 然后那天你穿什么颜色的裙子准备？
穿银色的可以吗？
Just don't wear black, okay? Because we're also using that video for a competition. You want to look sharp and stand out.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Alright, so go ahead. Oh, by the way, this time you don't need to go up and introduce your pieces. So, this time you'll be actually in the green room. Do you know the green room? Remember on the stage, there's a room, like there's a little stair on the side that goes into a room. That's where the musicians usually prepare themselves. So that's called the green room. Okay? So you are going to be in there with two other pianists. Now when it's your turn to go onto stage, you walk up there, bow, sit down, move the chair, play. And when you finish one piece, people will clap, right? You stand up, bow again, go back, sit down, reorganize yourself, play the second piece. And then when you finish the second piece, you basically repeat the same process. And then for the third piece, when you finally finish, you stand up, do another bow, and then you walk back to the green room.
Oh.
Got it?
Between each piece, do I have to stand up and bow?
Yes. Stand up and bow. No like mini bow or anything. You just stand up and bow. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so start from the window. That's where the green room is. Okay, go ahead. So you got tired at the end?
What?
Did you get tired playing the Chopin at the end?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, because let's talk through it. So overall run time is like what? 12 minutes? 13 minutes? Yeah, it's about 12 minutes. Okay, not bad, not bad. 第一次开始弹这么大的 program，感觉有什么不一样？
感觉那个莫扎特的好像还没练够。
第一个没睡够，第二个没练习的话，有些东西 you did something quite drastically different and you overdid it。争取我们明年可以弹个20分钟的 program。It's fun. You can play big. Okay, so come over here. So the marking for this week is a triangle with a reverse triangle, so it almost looks like a star there. Okay, you slow down way too much. So right away. You're like take a sip of tea, and then you're like, that was way too long. Okay, it's like it's ending, but no, keep going. Same thing for here. It's too much. I will say a bit even less than that. Can we? What's a good place? Start from right here. Go! Yes! Yeah. Stop. Don't wait longer than that. Okay, from the beginning there. Go. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, remember we talked about resting during this session for the right. Oh, by the way, I wrote no, not more. Okay, used to be more right hand, but look at here. I wrote less right hand and then more left hand. See that? Yeah, and then you were slowing down. Don't slow down. Okay. So this section is actually okay. It's actually okay. Now, can you start from here? And then rest the right hand. Left hand, come up. Left hand, come up. 3 times. That was just on the left hand. And the right, just relax, but fast. Fast and light. Go. Okay, yeah. One more time from right here. Bring on the left hand. Right hand, just relax. Fast. Go. Yes. That's good. That's good. Now this section needs to be slow practice. Okay, the whole thing. You do a lot of slow practice this week. Make sure you hit all the notes right. You know, before the recital, you get good at something, and you just play that over and over, and everything falls apart. You know, I said that all the time, right? You play fast all the time, you're gonna mess up. You are on the verge of losing control. So do your slow practice. And when I say slow practice, I mean that's slow. Okay? Same thing for that.
I thought you meant.
Maybe not that slow. Yeah. Okay, and then what's the next thing I wrote there? Oh yeah. This section here, oh, it's getting weak.
You told me to play this.
Yes. Yes, but when you let the right hand to sit back, you know, just play fast and light, you gotta bring out the left hand to finger wide, right? And then here, you gotta get louder, yeah? I didn't hear enough punch from you.
Because I was so tired.
Yeah, so just suck it up. It's like another 3 lines to go, and you can do it. All right. What's a good place to start? I need more thumb there.
Okay.
You need more thumb. Wow, this is where's my pencil?
Reminder and you pulled it off.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it's over here. Hold on. Where did I write that? More. Okay. Now here, a lot of cushion that you got to punch too loud there. Okay. I'm just gonna try that. Start from right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh.
Yeah, this section you can just relax the entire hand. Just left hand. You can, sit back a little bit so you can bring out. good sound to have. So that we can rest the other finger. You know?
I try, but my fingers
So in this case, don't smash the left hand that much. It will help your right hand to stand out more. Yeah, so in your actual performance, if you hit the key slightly off, keep going. Don't go back and fix it. Okay? And see if we can make this chord louder. Okay. Start from right here slowly. Just get used to it. Right, come out now. There's a D flat. No, louder. Right away. So that sounds good for the left hand here. Here, can you have a little bit more right hand? It's alternating. So in this section, you can practice on the left hand. Yeah. And the right can go up. And the left hand. It leads up to the right hand like that. So this section just bring a little bit, because the left hand is really, it's not that interesting, yeah? So it's okay to bring on the right hand more. Start from right here. Louder. Yes. There you go. So for this piece, I think that's all I want to say. Okay, do a slow practice, organize it.
It's in good shape. Just make sure when you play it, there's no breaking down, okay? 可以。然后记得这个星期你要吃够睡够。
可是不能吃胖。
说的像个猴一样，吃吧，你也胖不到哪里去，是不是？
我妈天天说我胖不了。
哎呀，不要坑女儿。
再不注意就要看。
Okay, so this one was good. Couple places. How did you play that trill there? Yes, you did some weird thing. Do you know that? You just did that. I was like, what? Okay, so that's that. You fixed that, and then why is you smashing that note? You know, leader doing yeah. You don't want that. Yes. Yeah. Good. Not too slow. Is it from last time or?
Last time.
Yeah.
Was it too slow?
This time is okay. That didn't caught my attention there. I think it's okay. Also the trill when you get home. You do a small trill. Retrain your finger to play that clearly. Okay, because right now sometimes it gets sticky. You know it got sticky. You have to clear that, okay? So two. Okay. Now for the fugue, it's getting better. How do you like the speed so far? Are you fully in control?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Was I like rushing? Like
It's pretty stable. It's pretty stable. And keep it like this. That's good. Now the thing is, ba bam, ba 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 ba. So the subject starting with ba ba. You did really well. You brought out all of them. That's good. But what comes after? That's still sort of important. Okay. In here it's okay, but when you have to go di-da, it's okay to play the right hand a little bit more than the left for a little bit, and then blend them together. Same thing, ba ba, left hand louder, da 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 da. That happens a lot. Later it's okay, it's better. Later it gets better, but the beginning, that one, that caught my attention. Check from there. Boom. Don't go like a little bit more. Don't stab it like a knife. You don't want that. Oh. Okay, wait. Also. It's a crescendo into it. Not. Ready, go. This two note. This one's louder. Okay, why is that? 哦，对，之前不是讲过乐理课吗？我老婆决定了，她周一早上教 in person， 所以算了，等我晚一点的时候，我开个 online 的更有效率，就大家就不用再来一趟。Yeah, for music theory, it's actually more effective teaching online than in person.
也可以啊。
Why?
Why? Because here's why. 现在有个问题就是说呢，每次到放假的时候开课，就有的人就会出现，有的人不在，所以我就要 more or less 录整节课。You know, that's one thing. The second thing is you can actually see my writing better doing online because I have a camera zoom at the book that I'm writing on. So
Maybe
it's,
you see better in live in person.
imagine you have multiple people. Are you going to like cram into like my face and try to see what I'm writing?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Okay, so come back to this. Now, if you look at the music, you see that 4 beats per measure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You see this note's on the 3. This one's on the end. That's called on beat. That's called off beat, right? So the notes that are on beat are more important than the note that's off beat. with that said, that's why we play this a little bit less and that's a little bit more. So, yeah, and also that's why we do a crescendo because here's the offbeat, right? The on-beat note is right here. That's why it makes us instead of because if we do that, this one will sound like it's on the main beat. Does that make sense? If we emphasize something, it's probably going to feel like it's on an important beat. It's not. Something? Yes?
So then why aren't we supposed to play one loud, one soft, or like all of these and play fully loud?
That would be obnoxious. What do you call that thing? Obnoxious. When you have runs, you still want to keep it smooth, yeah? Yeah, that's just one way to analyze it when you're playing something that's so clear, distinctive by itself, right? Because it stands out. So if you don't play it properly, every time you do it, it's just like, that's weird. You see what I'm saying? But there are many ways to analyze the music. So here, that's the only explanation for how to control that. But later, when you have more up and down, there are more theory comes in place. There are different ways to analyze it, and other ways will work too. So, go through do Can you play the E a bit less? So you can make the second note more obvious. Yes. Crescendo. Right, come on. Okay. Knowing you like to take things to the extreme. When you play the first note softer, don't play like that, okay? Just a little bit softer than the second note. That's enough. Still kind of healthy amount of sound, okay? Just a little bit less. It's like 15% less. That's all you need, okay? So that's already a lot better. Where's the next? Top note. The sound just kind of disappear a little bit. It feels a little bit weird here.
Okay.
Start from here. Less and then. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so that's a problem that you need to fix this week, okay? The ba is always less, more, okay? It's like 语境, not 语境. Hey,
I like the second really better.
no. It's fine. 语境, right? 是哪个语哪个境?
大禹治水的禹，安静的静。
语境,
And
right?
she's already all the time, probably.
大禹治水是哪个语来着？
属于的属，少掉上面那个。
中文已经非常 rusty 了，我现在只有打微信的时候才 把字给打出来。Okay, so that's the Bach Prelude and Fugue. Now the Mozart has a ton of problems. You can probably tell, right? Can you make sure you hold it longer? The pedal you need to hold it note longer. Try that. Since you're starting the roll early, you do this, right? This is the first beat. 1, 2. Think of it like that. You're thinking, right now you're thinking 1, 2, right? But I need to go like 1, 2. What else? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Still, just hold it a hair longer. Ready, go. Yes. Keep going. More top note. So it sounds brighter. He says, hey, longer pedal. Stop. That's all right. And then, what's the? It's just in general. It's just a little bit weird. Can you also play that loud here? You don't have to be smashing it. Also, the beginning feels kind of heavy. So no, that's just a little bit too much. In the beginning, it doesn't say loud. It just nice and healthy. See, this is lighter and more focused in some way. This gets heavy, right? So the whole character needs to be more playful. Mozart is playful. Sometimes he's sad, like he get angry too.
Wait, did he get angry earlier?
Probably. Get a bass. I said together with left hand. There. Still together. Same thing for the later one. What's that one? Yeah, I said together with left hand. Yeah? So, kind of different characters at the beginning. Yeah, listen to the sound. It needs to be a little bit longer. Before you start, get your hand on the piano. You think 1, 2, ready, go. That's too heavy and too heavy. No, the first note, it's okay to make it sound just. Give more punch. Ready? 2. I want you to place the notes a bit better. Right? Okay, that's smoothly. Just smoothly. These two be very clear. Can you use the same thing? Hold on. What finger did you end up with? 3, 1, sure. And then 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1. No. 3, 2, 1. Start from earlier. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. This is so. It's the same again. Don't smash it. No. Keep a low profile. Yes. Yes. All that. details are all happening at the same time at a really high speed. Okay? Yeah. I like what you did there. I like, just go for it. That's good spirit to have for this session. But try to keep all the notes right.
Okay.
Yeah, so you still need slow practice for this one. That was 120, so. What's the next thing? I was like, what? What did you play there? You see the question mark? I was like, what? That's usually like unclear. You did. Slow motion. Just stop right here.
Where?
Right here. Feels weird. Even? Pick your hand. Just hit it. No. You do it. It sounds like extra note. The main notes it should sound like no. You know what I'm saying? So what finger do you use there? You know, the finger in the gift is actually not bad because see the 5 right there? That's a 3, right? And then slight 3, 4, and then 1, 5. Pick my hand. So that way there's no connection between the E and the D. Okay, let's slowly. I need to pee. Be right back. Do that a few times. memory problem. Put it right there. Together with the left hand. And also, do you see this one is different? The first time, the first time it's legato, right? Second time, you see that little 2 notes slur? It's a little hop there. Can you try that? You miss F sharp. Do it again. Slowly. Yeah, so usually when we have fast repeating notes, we try to use different fingers. Really? Sure. Yeah, so that's a memory problem here. Just overall, it's just the clarity. But unfortunately, your hand just not picking up at this age. 你知道吗？很多小孩他一个暑假下来，他就会长高很多。
Because they play basketball every single day, but I'm not interested in sports.
No, because they got enough rest. You know, you don't
I
grow.
do not like sleeping. I do everything except for sleeping at night. I always say, "Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I want to get a cup of water. Mommy, I want to go to the restaurant. Mommy, I'm tired. I don't want to sleep."
你每天练琴5个小时的话，你肯定会想睡觉的。
没有啊，他每天能3个小时算是好了。
I just do this. Then close my eyes and then try this and then open
So
my eyes.
ideally this summer, 你们要让他吃好睡好，他长高一点，他手只要能很舒服的弹到8度的话，哎，那个可能性就大了。现在他很大一个原因就是，有时候想收拾一项东西，就是看手，还是不够大，就会出现这种问题。那他这个程度基本上8度是一个刚需，就是说。You're gonna run into a lot of octave no matter what piece I pick for you. Yeah, it's just how it is at this level. Pianos, they are designed to be played with a lot of chords and harmony. 不要这么扯 ，OK？ 所以很多时候，尤其是有的时候，一个 summer 有个小孩就出去旅行1个月，回来之后，搞了这么多，以前手以前够不着东西，突然就觉得好轻松就够得着，也试过。Yeah， 我以前教有个小女孩，她回上海回了2个半月回来，去的时候她长得大，回来2个半月可能真的长了半个头的高度，之前也是8度够不着，一个暑假回来发现，the piano feels weird, it's so tiny. Yeah， 吃好睡好啊，该做运动还是要做运动。So this whole piece, other than using. The thing about metronome is that it doesn't account for places where you need to take time. You know what I mean by that? Yeah, like if you just have regular runs like that, perfectly on time, it's good. But a lot of this plays you want to take a hair of time before you go. Now that's where the human factor comes in handy. And of course, I don't expect you to have enough experience to make a decision on that. So. Sometimes you need to listen to a lot of recordings of this piece by different pianists and learn. You pick up small details here and there. If you listen to the same piece 10 times by the same player, playing 10 times, you're going to pick up a lot of details, and then you listen to the same piece by a different player 10 times.
10 times?
10 times. And then you're gonna hear, oh wow, this pianist do it like this here, and the other person did it a little bit differently. Now which one do I prefer? Then you can make a decision. You know, if you steal an idea, let's say you listen to one pianist and then you just copy what he did, you're gonna sound more or less like him. You know, the idea was stolen from him. But if you listen to 100 players, then you get a little bit of idea from each of them, and then combine them and create your own style. You sound like a master. So that's why they say the amateurs, they imitate. The amateurs, the non-professionals, they imitate. They see somebody doing something, I'm just going to imitate and just copy. Okay? And the artists, they steal ideas. They steal ideas from 200 different people and then combine them and create your own idea. You see? That's how things work. Okay? So it's a good idea to listen to while playing as well. Sometimes you listen to something, you try, and it doesn't work for you, or you just don't like it, or bad taste happens. But you got to experiment with different things, because there's so many notes. I can only teach you so much. Yeah. So biggest takeaway is don't hammer those. Yeah. So you can play loud here and then less. It's the same idea for the later ones. Whenever you get to this place, it always feels a little bit not together. And you see it a little clear here. You really need to play like that. All those notes will be clear. You start from right here, slowly. Dun, dun, dun. Balance is not good. Sometimes it's really quiet. Even when I'm playing really soft, that's still soft. And let's still bring up this. The left hand still a little bit less. And the right hand, as you go, don't get too soft. Okay. Keep it more constant. Left hand softer. Regular. Yeah. And then we get here. Together. Together. You're not quite together there. Yeah, the sound's not good. Left hand, right hand louder, left hand soft. Da 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 dee da da dee ding drum. Go. Yes. So that needs to be really together. So this week for this piece, try to bring out the right hand more in general and slow practice that. Let me see. I would say more like 70 or make it 140. Try that. See, you'll have the urge to rush. Alright? See how soft I play the left hand? Good hand. Alright. Okay, that's still too weak on the right hand. Yes. Also, don't rush when we go. Steady, and again. Don't rush. Don't rush. No, still not loud. Keep playing the right loud. You're doing the same thing every single time. Yes. Also, the pedal can be a little bit too early. Make sure you do that and then step on the pedal. Right, come on. Yes, that's right. So you gotta slow practice like this and make sure you don't rush anything. You like to rush a lot. And memory problem here, because the repeat is very similar to the first time, right? It's called a recap. Yeah. So that, did we talk about different sections of a sonata? You have the exposition, development, and then recap. So in exposition, you introduce the theme. Yeah, all right, all the way to here. This is the first part. It's called exposition. Now this part sounds very, very different from the first part, right? It's like angry now. That's called development. It's like conflict. People fighting. Yeah? And then when you get back to the ring, hey, this sounds very much like the first part, right? It's called a recap, recapitulation, recap. It's like a comeback. Make sense? And finish. Sometimes you have long coda, but this one doesn't have that crazy thing. So when you have the recap, it's very similar to the exposition. And that's when you need to be very careful with your memory. Because you can easily play something wrong just by missing one note. Alright? Okay? That's it for now. We'll see you on stage on Friday. Do a slow practice.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where are the other two people that are going to be playing?
They?
Yeah, who?
Jeffrey and Lisa. You know them?
Who's